Hey kids, it's time to go to bed, and I'm going to help you go to bed with a story. I miss seeing you this holidays, but this is one way we can be together. So this is another one of my favorite stories. It's called Something from Nothing by Phoebe Gilman. And one of the cool things about this story that I really love is that there's a mouse story and a people story. Now, just like last time, I'm in my class with some students who are going to help me read this book. Something from Nothing, Phoebe Gilman. When Joseph was a baby, his grandfather made him a wonderful blanket to keep him warm and chase away bad dreams. But as Joseph grew older, the wonderful blanket grew older too. One day, his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your blanket. It's frazzled, it's worn, it's unsightly, it's torn. It's time to throw it out." "Grandpa can fix it," Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the blanket and turned it around and around. He said, as the scissors went snip, 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 and the needle went in and out, in and out, in and out. "There's just enough material here to make a wonderful jacket." Joseph put on the wonderful jacket and went outside to play. But as Joseph grew older, the wonderful jacket grew older too. One day his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your jacket. It's shrunken and small. It doesn't fit you at all. It's time to throw it out." "Grandpa can fix it," Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the jacket and turned it around and around. He said, as the scissors went snip, 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 and the needle flew in and out, in and out, in and out. "There's just enough material here to make a wonderful vest." Joseph wore the wonderful vest to school the very next day. But as Joseph grew older, the wonderful vest grew older too. One day his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your vest. It's spotted with glue. And there's paint on it too. It's time to throw it out." "Grandpa can fix it," Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the vest and turned it around and he said, as the scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out, in and out, in and out. "There's just enough material here to make a wonderful tie." Joseph wore his wonderful tie to his grandparents' house every Friday. But as Joseph grew older, the wonderful tie grew older too. One day his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your tie. This big stain of soup makes the end of it droop. It's time to throw it out." "Grandpa can fix it," Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the tie and turned it around and around. He said, as the scissors went snip, 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 and the needle flew in and out, in and out, in and out. "There's just enough material here to make a wonderful button." Joseph used a wonderful handkerchief. Joseph used the wonderful handkerchief to keep his pebble collection safe. But as Joseph grew older, his wonderful handkerchief grew older too. One day his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your handkerchief. It's been used till it's tattered, it's splotched, and it's splattered. It's time to throw it out." "Grandpa can fix it," Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the handkerchief and turned it around and around. He said, as the scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out, in and out, in and out. "There's just enough material here to make a wonderful button." Joseph wore the wonderful button on his suspenders to hold his pants up. But one day his mother said to him, "Joseph, there's your button." Joseph looked. It was gone. I just can't read anymore. It's time to go to bed. This is a very sad story. What do you think, kids? Should I stop reading?
No.
Okay. He searched everywhere, but he could not find it. Joseph ran down to his grandfather's house. My button! My wonderful button is lost! His mother ran after him and said, Joseph, listen to me. The button is gone. It's finished. It's kaput. Even your grandfather cannot make something from nothing. Joseph's grandfather shook his head sadly. I'm afraid that your mother is right. The next day, Joseph went to school. He said, as his pen went all over the paper. There's just enough material here to make a wonderful story. Now go to bed, kids. Enough with this nonsense. Night, night.